Ever wondered why your heart tells you to eat that third slice of pizza, but your brain screams, no? That's logic and emotion having a boxing match in your head. Welcome to the fascinating world of logical versus emotional thinking. As we navigate the labyrinth of life, our decision-making often becomes a battleground for these two adversaries. Imagine logic as the disciplined, all-knowing Yoda, guiding you towards the light side. On the other hand, emotion is like the impulsive, passionate Anakin Skywalker, often leading you astray. Both have their merits, but as we'll discover, letting logic take the steering wheel more often can lead to better outcomes. Take our pizza scenario. Emotion tells you to revel in the cheesy delight, but logic steps in, reminding you of the implications for your waistline and your health. It's a classic tug of war, but with practice we can learn to let logic win out more often. So if you want to be the heavyweight champion in this mental boxing match, stick around. Ever met a toddler? They question everything. Why is the sky blue? Where do babies come from? It's annoying, but hey, they're onto something. In the grand scheme of things, these little humans are honing their logical thinking skills, like a detective trying to solve a mystery. They question, they probe, they wonder, and that's exactly what we need to do to think logically. We need to question our beliefs, our biases, and even our emotions. So the next time you find yourself in a pickle, channel your inner toddler. So folks, unleash your inner toddler and ask away. Want a six-pack? No, not beer. A six-pack brain, that is. Just as we exercise our muscles to keep them in peak condition, our brain needs a similar workout to keep logic and reason in top form. You wouldn't expect to bench press 200 pounds on your first day at the gym, would you? Similarly, building your logical thinking skills is a gradual process that requires consistent training and practice. So how do we buff up our brain? By learning new skills and challenging our minds with puzzles, riddles, and brain teasers. Each new skill we acquire is like adding a new piece of equipment to our mental gym, expanding our capacity to tackle problems from different angles. Ever tried to solve a Rubik's Cube while running on a treadmill? Well, don't. But do consider engaging your brain while doing mundane tasks. It's like a mental cardio session. And remember, just as you wouldn't skip leg day at the gym, don't neglect any area of your intellectual development. A well-rounded brain is a strong brain. Remember, no pain, no brain gain. Ever been told, don't take it personally? Well, they were right. Imagine yourself as a Zen master, gracefully navigating through the chaos of life with the tranquility of a serene pond. When you don't take things personally, you're essentially shielding your mind from emotional turbulence. You're not allowing the actions or words of others to cloud your judgment or disrupt your inner peace. It's like a Zen master, not allowing a gusty wind to disturb his meditation. Now, let's talk about mindfulness. It's the art of living in the present moment without being swayed by past regrets or future anxieties. Think of it as a Zen master calmly observing the ripples on the pond without being disturbed by them. Mindfulness helps you stay focused, clear-headed, and logically sound, no matter what life throws at you. So the next time you find yourself caught in the whirlwind of emotions, remember to channel your inner Zen master. Don't take things personally. Practice mindfulness, keep your mind calm and your logic intact. Stay cool, stay logical, stay Zen. Ever wondered why gossiping is so much fun? It's not just the juicy stories, folks. You see, when we socialize, we engage in a mental workout of sorts. We're constantly analyzing, interpreting, and responding to information. It's like being a social butterfly, fluttering from conversation to conversation, flexing those logic muscles. You're not merely chit-chatting about the weather or Aunt Mabel's peculiar hat. No, you're honing your ability to think logically, to discern facts from fiction, to make sense of complex social dynamics. So, next time you're at a party, remember you're not just gossiping, you're exercising your logic muscles. You are what you eat, they say. But did you know your diet can turn you into a logic superhero? It's not about chowing down on a bowl of logic loops for breakfast. Instead, it's about maintaining a balanced diet that fuels your brain and body, giving you the stamina to tackle any logical conundrum that comes your way. Now imagine your brain as a superhero. To keep our superhero in tip-top shape, we need breaks. Just as a superhero requires rest between battles, your brain needs downtime to recuperate and recharge, ready to take on the next logical challenge. And let's not forget about sleep, the secret weapon of our logic superhero. A well-rested brain is a powerful brain. capable of sifting through information, making connections, and ultimately enhancing logical thinking. So folks, eat, sleep, logic, repeat. Ever felt like a boiling kettle about to explode? Well, it's time to check your emotional temperature. Picture yourself as a kettle on the stove. Your emotions are the heat that makes the water inside you bubble and steam. Now, if left unchecked, we all know what happens. An ear-piercing whistle and a kitchen full of steam. But if you keep a close eye on that heat, you can control it. You can keep it at a gentle simmer, or even turn it off completely. This is the essence of monitoring your emotions. Just like a kettle, our emotions can get heated up over time, be it due to stress, conflict, or simply a bad day. And when we're boiling over with emotion, logic tends to fly out the window. But by regularly checking our emotional temperature, we can prevent that kettle from boiling over. We can recognize when we're getting too heated and take steps to cool down, allowing logic to step back into the driver's seat. It's like having a built-in emotional thermostat. So the next time you feel like you're about to whistle, remember the kettle. Dial down the heat, let yourself cool, and let logic take the lead. Keep calm and keep your emotional thermometer in check. Ready to become a logic ninja? Here's your checklist. Let's recap the 15 techniques we've discussed. First, question everything. Don't just accept things at face value. Next, keep learning new skills. It's like sharpening your ninja stars. Remember, visualization is key. It's like seeing your target before you strike. Don't take things personally. A true logic ninja lets criticism bounce off them like a sword off armor. Be the social butterfly. A logic ninja knows the value of different perspectives. Engage in creative hobbies. It's like practicing your stealth moves in different terrains. Give your brain a workout. It's your most important weapon after all. Avoid superstitions. They're like smoke bombs that cloud your vision. Improve your sleep. It's like polishing your katana for the next day. Spend time in nature. Feel the wind. Listen to the rustling leaves. It's your dojo. Mind your diet. A logic ninja needs fuel. Take breaks. Even ninjas need to rest. And finally, monitor your emotions. It's like keeping an eye on your enemy. Go forth and conquer the world with your logic ninja skills. So, folks, that's the end of our logic versus emotion boxing match. And guess who's the winner? You. Indeed, we've taken quite a journey today, haven't we? From the art of questioning, where we learned the power of asking why, to the logic gym, where we flexed our mental muscles and gave our brains a good workout. Remember, it's all about training those grey cells to think logically rather than emotionally. We also explored the Zen of Logic, finding peace in rational thinking. Keeping calm and carrying on isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a way of life. It encourages us to not take things personally and learn from every situation. Then we transformed into social butterflies. Who knew that socializing could boost our logical thinking skills? It seems chatting over a cup of tea or hanging out at a BBQ isn't just fun, it's also a fantastic exercise in logical reasoning. And let's not forget the logic diet. Just like our bodies, our minds need the right fuel to function at their best. So feed your brain with knowledge, curiosity, and healthy debates. It's the perfect recipe for a logical mind. We also checked our emotional thermometer, monitoring our feelings to ensure they don't cloud our judgment. It's okay to feel, but it's important to think logically about why we feel the way we do. Finally, we ticked off our logic checklist. By questioning things, learning new skills, visualizing outcomes, and taking breaks, we're well on our way to becoming more logical thinkers. So, what's next? It's time to take these techniques and apply them in your daily life. Start small, maybe with the art of questioning or the logic gym, and then slowly incorporate the rest. It's not a race, it's a journey to a more logical, less emotional you. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video with someone who needs a logic boost. Remember, sharing is caring, but sharing logic is genius.